everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I have never done this before and I really didn't know what to expect. I did not expect all these cameras. But yeah, so Jadu means magic in Hindi, and our name is a nod to the feeling that I think of as magical when your community comes together, you're gathering in a neighborhood spot over food and beverage, whether it's coffee or wine. And so over the past 3 weeks, it's been really surreal to see that start to come to life. We've got people in there just kind of hanging out, which truly fills my little heart. So thank you for coming. Thank you to the Office of Economic Opportunity and Inclusion, Chicken and Aaliyah. Many of you know we were a space grant recipient, and with that money we were able to build a space that feels both inviting and functional. We also got technical assistance that helped us build a really solid foundation to kick us off. We were able to train our staff. We were able to figure out what our financial benchmark should be, so really crucial support from y'all. Also want to say thank you to my team, who are scattered about here, who have taken my mush of a concept for Jadu and turned it into a day-to-day living reality with your problem-solving skills and your just infinite warmth. And I learn something from you guys every day, so thank you. And then I also want to say thank you to my partner, Keshal. He's been so supportive, and he shows his support by having a Google alert set up for Jadu, so that every time we pop up in the news, he's the first one to know, which is, a way of support. And lastly, I just want to say thank you to all of you, to the community who have made this the bustling space that it is already 3 weeks in. And last but not least, I would be remiss not to thank the licensing board at the City of Boston. Shout out to Kathleen Joyce. We are one of the first recipients of the new batch of licenses, and we're very excited to do what we're doing here in the daytime at night with the wine bar. So stay tuned for that in the next couple of months. So yeah, thank you. I'm going to pass it on to Aaliyah.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aaliyah Forrest. I'm the Director of Business Strategy for the Mayor's Office of Economic Opportunity and Inclusion. I'm glad to be here with my colleagues, Jadu, oh my gosh, Andrew Grace, our Director of Economic and Strategic City Councilor Ben Weber, City Councilor at Large Santana, Rep. Bill McGregor. I didn't recognize you with your sunglasses. Thank you always for championing our local entrepreneurs. And Ginger Brown, my former colleague in the Main Street office, JP Center South, and her husband Brad. Are you still the president?
I'm the president of FAPA, the treasurer of Main Street.
Great, perfect. Thanks. To my and the entire team at Jadu, congratulations on creating such a beautiful space. I love the tree. I love the gingerbread spoon I had last week. This space is always filled with strollers and JP residents and people working on their laptops. It's full of yummy cappuccinos. Jadu means magic, as Maya said in Hindi, and the magic of Jadu is that it isn't just one thing. It invites co-working and conversation and card games. You'll find books and candles and ceramics by local artists on the shelf, and a menu inspired by the many places Maya has called home. And as one of the first recipients of our city's newest liquor license, we're excited that Jadu will soon add another dimension to its offerings as Jamaica Plain's newest wine bar tonight. Colleagues at the State House who helped secure these licenses for our city and for helping us make this historic investment in Boston businesses. I also have a proclamation from the mayor, who is unfortunately not here today. So, here, come on over. Let's read this. In recognition of Jadu's grand opening and ribbon cutting on January 13th, 2025, we honor and recognize their contribution of bringing a unique cafe and wine bar experience to the neighborhood of Jamaica Plain in the city of Boston. We congratulate and recognize Jadu as they were awarded a SPACE, which is an acronym for Supporting Pandemic-Affected Community Enterprises, grant by the Office of Economic Opportunity and Inclusion to fill a vacant commercial space in Boston and help bring vitality to the neighborhood.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Because we're all very happy to be out here in 30-degree weather, celebrating the opening of yet another small business here in the city of Boston. A couple quick things. My name is Jadu. For the last 1,106 days, I've had the pleasure of serving as the Chief of Economic Opportunity and Inclusion for Mayor Michelle Wu. Mayor Wu did want to be here today, but as you know, there are 681,937 residents, and the mayor is preparing in 2 days to make it 681,938. And so today she is resting as she prepares to deliver a baby daughter into the world. And of course, we send all of our good and well wishes to her and the family. But the rest of the team at OEOI, my colleagues in government, all of us as residents, neighbors, and friends are here to support Maya and the 7 folks who are employed by this new small business here, JP Center South, led by, in our main streets, led by Ginger. I am here standing in for the mayor, but was going to be here anyway because I have appreciated being able to show up to ribbon cuttings like this. There were 90 businesses that we were able to support with $10 million thanks to our colleagues in the City Council who approved of our request to support our small businesses. One of the first programs in the city's history awarding not $10,000, not $20,000, not $30,000, but up to $200,000 to help create spaces like these that clearly were a necessity for a community like this because it's only 3 weeks old and it's already packed out, showing that there was a need and that this concept is something that we want to support. So we're very happy that all of you are here. I'm going to stop talking and pass it to my colleagues to say a few words. I will end with a proverb that my team is sick of hearing, but they love it regardless. It is a proverb that says that if you want 1 year of prosperity, grow grain. If you want 10 years of prosperity, grow trees. But if you want 100 years of prosperity, grow people. And Maya, I have to thank you and your team for all that you're doing to help grow people, not just here in this neighborhood, but throughout the city of Boston. Thank you so much. City Councilor Ben Weber.
Thanks. For anyone who doesn't know, my name is Ben Weber. I'm the City Councilor for District 6. I represent Jamaica Plain and West Roxbury. It's great to be here with Chief Shagun and my colleagues in elected office, Henry Santana from the City Council, Representative McGregor from the State House. You know, I think it's wonderful that we have you know, a mayor and a city that is you know, helping small business owners like Maya bring her vision to reality. And I think, you know, especially here in Jamaica Plain, this is what makes this neighborhood so great to live in, because we encourage small businesses and we encourage originality, and it's going to be great to be able to come to this space and to congregate with my neighbors and my family and be here and enjoy everything that Maya's brought into the world. And so I just want to thank her for sticking it out and bringing this here, and I look forward to having her be a great part of the Jamaica Plain community. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, for those that don't know me, Bill McGregor, the state rep out in the 10th Suffolk District. I'm thrilled to be here with all of you to celebrate the grand opening of Jadu. It's always exciting to see someone's hard work that first started as a pop-up, and now it's expanded to a brick and mortar coffee shop, and eventually also going to have wine too. So I love to meet with constituents, and I'm always setting up meetings in the district. I can see that I'll frequent this place. I've never actually had to meet with wine before, but it'll be the first time I can. So congratulations on all this hard work, and thank you for the invite. So
Good morning, everyone. Henry Santana here, Boston City Councilor at Large. I just want to congratulate you, Maya, and your team on opening up today, and thank you all for being here. As an at-large city councilor and someone who is very familiar with Jamaica Plain, I know that Jamaica Plain residents support one another, and I know that this place is going to be filled up moving forward. Happy to be able to support this, and just really congratulations. Can't wait. I know I have a coffee hour in Jamaica Plain in a couple weeks, but hoping that we can schedule something soon here as well in the next couple of months. So really happy to be here, and I know this is going to be great. Congratulations, Maya and the team. Thank you, everyone.
So the last thing, as we bring up Maya and the team for the ribbon cutting, I want to also point out Caroline Peters joining from the Office of Neighborhood Services. The whole city is here to be supportive, and I just want to mention, all of our offices are working to make sure that a business like this lasts forever. So there's another program that Mayor Wu launched called the Legacy Business Program, which exists to support businesses that have been around for 10 or more years. And all the things that we are doing as a city, not just the space grant, not just another department you probably didn't mention on purpose, but ISD, the permitting that was required to open up this business. But then the liquor licenses that was mentioned earlier, our colleagues in the council and in the legislature helped to get 225 new liquor licenses to give to support all of our neighborhoods licenses that without this bill cost $500,000 in the market, that we were able to award here free of charge to make sure that she can support her business more beyond 5 o'clock. And so everything we're doing is to make sure that in 10 years, 20 years, when our families are growing up here, that we still have a place to come visit called Jadu to make magic happen in our neighborhood. So I'm going to call on our colleagues to come up for the ribbon cutting.
Staff of Jadu,
And
come up
Jadu
too.
And family and Main Streets and city folks. And
Like, 1, 2, 3. Woo!